Hi, I'm glad you're here tonight. Imagine this. You are a freshman in high school, and this is your first year to attend school, ever. Your first time to hear a school bell, your first time to taste the nasty cafeteria food, and your first time to sit through a boring assembly. This is the past 9 months of my life. In this past 9 months, I have learned so much. I have learned that homeschoolers, in contrast to public schoolers, have a much better attitude. And I've also learned to have a better attitude myself, and to have a better perspective. I've also learned how to have a better perspective in photography. My photos have gone from mediocre and boring to more artistic through the idea of a better perspective. This photo of my dog, instead of being taken straight forward, was taken above him. This photo of my roof was taken in focus to one part and out of focus to several other parts to make it much more artistic. This photo of a carnation you might not notice, but it's sitting on piano keys. Little details like this have helped me have a better artistic perspective. Perspective is something we all have, but we must decide how to use it individually. I have learned through going to public school these past 9 months, and through my photography, which I love, that perspective means everything. I hope that my speech will help you gain a better perspective on life in general. First off, I would like to talk to you about how a bad perspective can ruin you. Attitude and perspective go hand in hand. When you have a bad attitude, you will most likely have a bad perspective. The great preacher Charles Swindoll once said, "I am convinced that life is 10% what happens to me and 90% of how I react to it. And so it is with you. We are in charge of our attitudes." This is so true. We are very much in charge of our attitudes. No matter your circumstances, you can choose to have a positive attitude. Next, I would like to propose to you that a good attitude and good perspective go hand in hand. Having a good attitude can help you have a much better perspective in life. In photography, I've learned that a better perspective creates a more artistic picture that could mean a first place ribbon or a third place ribbon. In school, I've learned that my attitude has helped me have a better perspective on life. Finally, you must apply these ideas to real life. I have learned to have a better perspective through both photography and school. Your situation could always be worse. You could have cancer, you could have no food on your table, you could be homeless, or you could even be dead. As the great photographer Annie Leibovitz once said, "In a portrait, you have room to have a point of view. The image may not be literally what's going on, but it's representative." This is what I've decided to apply to my life. Even though things may not be going too good and my circumstances may be bad, or even if they are good, I decided to have a good attitude and a good outlook on life. Just remember, as Hannah Montana said, "Life's what you make it, so let's make it rock." Have a positive attitude and outlook on life. My love of photography has helped me do this, and so has being in public school for the past 10 months. I dearly hope that in the past few minutes I have shown you that life is about perspective, and that this is centered on your attitude. Decide to be realistically positive, because as Winston Churchill said, attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference.